All right, so we gotta talk about the brand new Dead or Alive 7 trailer. And I know you guys, hey, you know Perfection Lord Paragon is a huge fan of the Dead or Alive series. I was playing Dead or Alive 5 last round. That was my last official game. And I know you scratch your heads because we all know Dead or Alive 6 was the last official Dead or Alive game. And I have to say, I was really disappointed in the franchise after Dead or Alive 6. We all know the controversy. From the moment they debuted that game on that Twitch Evo stream, and imagine them changing their entire game based around the controversy or heat that was put on them by Evo, especially after everything we found out about Evo in the preceding years, right? That's neither here nor there. Dead or Alive 6 had really damaged the trust with the community, right? So they went in, first things first, they basically toned down and removed the jiggle, right? All the outfits were trash. They were really, what would you call safe, corny, right? That's the terminology. They were really boring and bland and unappealing to the point where nobody was buying skins. You know, Dead or Alive has a ritual where, you know, you have whales, people that are uber rich, that just go in and buy all the skins, thousands of dollars worth of skins, because they know they're going to be sitting on that game for hours on end. So yeah, they want to play with all the skins. Well, goodbye to that in Dead or Alive 6, right? Goodbye to the jiggle physics, right? And they tried to walk it back a little bit by putting a slider option for the jiggle, which was still nowhere near as good. It was very tame, toned down jiggle physics to where it was just not even Dead or Alive. They did all that in the sake of ESG, DEI, you know, the little pressure put on them by, you know, the certain companies I'm not even gonna name in the video, but we all know who they are, right? They did all that and they basically damaged their fan trust. That goes without saying how they went in the game and they added microtransactions for colors, I think hairstyles. They got really greedy, especially after they knew that, hey, we can't do the risque outfits anymore. So we'll sell colors and hairstyles and all that crap. They had ruined their reputation with the fan base. And this is why you don't see people, again, when there's a good Dead or Alive game out, you're gonna see people playing it. But you just really did not see anything from Dead or Alive for the past several years, you know, coming off of that controversy. So now we got Dead or Alive 7. They drop a brand new trailer. And I have to say, you know, looking at it, I saw what they tried to do. You know what? You know, they added the focus shot on Kasumi's chest. And I have to say, you know what? I'm not taking the bait. Oh, everyone's gasping. But Perfectionist, your wheelhouse is what you love, right? Yeah, there you go. They showed her chest. Bruh. You're low level. You don't see what they're trying to do. It's exactly what I said it was, right? Low level bait. Low level bait. I paid attention to the entire trailer, right? And you can tell a lot about where the game's direction is going based upon the trailer. So they're showing off the visuals, right? And they show off a little bit of the combat, and at the end, they show a little bit of a hint at the fan service, right? But what you notice, or what you should have noticed, is how they forced Kasumi in a toned down outfit. So they still haven't learned, right? You see her in a basic kimono, right? Yeah, she's gonna have a little bit of cleavage shown because, you know, she can't help how the gods endowed her with her chest, right? So she's gonna have a little bit of some cleavage showing, but I paid attention to her entire outfit. And for this to be a Dead or Alive game, I have to say, I'm not impressed. I see they still haven't learned their lesson. A whole kimono, you didn't see no butt cheek, no nothing. It's like, oh, so we still doing that, right? Compared to her past outfits, this is trash. You still haven't learned. You're still trying to, and I'm not gonna do compromise. I don't care. I don't want compromise. Mortal Kombat doesn't have to compromise. When they want to put all their gore and blood and all that crap in there, they get to put it in there. So when you make a half-hearted attempt with Dead or Alive, it's just like, it's certain things that you notice, right? So if you were to make a Mortal Kombat sequel and you said, look, we're gonna show little to no blood, where we're just gonna show basic martial arts, no fatalities or anything, well, where's the soul of Mortal Kombat? That's not a Mortal Kombat game. You're not playing Mortal Kombat without the blood or the violence. So when I see a Dead or Alive game and I'm seeing next to no fan service and you're only trying to sell me on the visuals, I'm like, oh, what, you're trying to be Tekken or Virtua Fighter now? You can't do the fan service, or you're doing just enough to hint at it. I don't want hinting at it. I want full on fan. I'm not saying she's got to be in her birthday suit. I know you can't do that. You know, I know we got to have the PC edition to get that kind of action. But the fact that you're just trying to hint at it and you're not just completely, you know, leaned into it, I'm sorry, I'm not biting the bait. I don't care. I'm not taking the bait. I don't care. This trailer was weak. Her outfit, nah, we should have. I'm gonna say it. We should have saw booty cheeks. I'm sorry. If Heihachi can run around in Tekken 4 and have that weird outfit, the sumo, whatever you want to call it, outfit, I don't care. If you can have multiple games where when they do the summer DLC, you can have all these dudes running around in Speedos showing stuff I don't want to see. Well, why is it when we come to anything pertaining to women, it's got to be this toned down residual garbage? I'm sorry. Kasumi is, this outfit, it should have been more over the top, bro. It should have been more over the top. I don't care. This outfit was garbage. I'm not doing compromise. Quit trying to compromise with other people that don't even play the game. They've never been fans of the franchise. They came in to whine and cry and get articles written about this franchise, make you guys tone stuff down, and you're trying to compromise with them. But you should have been compromising with us and putting all the fan service back in that you should have had in the past game. I just don't care. The game looks like trash. Could it change? Could they get their senses about themselves and in a second trailer they could show off better stuff? Maybe. I don't trust them. Again, Dead or Alive 6 really damaged my perception of them. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like all the trust, all the goodwill, everything that happened off of that game, it damaged them forever. Like I wouldn't even try. I would not even trust them if they had the stuff at launch. Cause I would be thinking to myself, oh, they're gonna try to pull a switcheroo. They'll try to release a patch that cause I remember, weren't they a part of that? Didn't they make like a Devil May Cry game that was like that, where they released the game at launch and it had all the stuff people like, and then they did an update that censored everything and added white pillars of light bars. They censored and toned everything down, because I'm pretty sure that's what happened with them. So again, they did a lot of things that damaged trust with them. For me, for a lot of people, this is why they have not been on anybody's radar for a long ass time. Nobody cared. They got ethered. They got ethered off of 6 and 7. I'm like, weak sauce. This is weak. So like, I don't care about my realism. I don't care about you getting, oh, well, they look almost like real people. I don't want them to look like almost like real people. It kills the fantasy. It's the same thing that Virtua Fighter is trying to do. Look how more realistic it is. Look how realistic it is. It's like, I don't care. I want the over the top fight physics. I don't want, it's like fighting games have lost their identity. Like they're doing a thing that WWE games have done, like trying to go be real and get real and get real. And they get to a good point, like, okay, it looks good, but you're losing some of the fun arcadiness and like the things that gave the old good games their identity. And Dead or Alive, they've gone down the woke path. They've been censored, watered down, and they still don't get it that you're not gonna do 15 cents worth of crap. Oh, we did a chest window chest shot. We still got that fan. No, you don't. No, you don't. This outfit was weak. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I'm still pissed off about Dead or Alive 6. I hate that game flopped like that. So Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Of course, I've been your Lord Paragon Perfection, the natural selection. You might beat the game, and I don't think anyone is gonna try to beat Dead or Alive 7. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I think that game is dead in the water. Hit that subscribe button, enable all notifications. Flawless Federation, we out.